Hello and welcome back to extremetrucker. Yeah, making use of steel. The last video was Montana, so now we're going to do Jungus Road again. I hope soon we'll get a new country. I really want to see Bangladesh because I've driven in Jungus Road already in the first game, and now I want to drive Coca Leaf. I think this is going to be an interesting drive from Andavi to Coroito. Right. Trying to pronounce names in foreign languages. Yay. Wait, the coca leaves. So I'm driving Coke. Or am I driving... No, because cow is something else. Gosh, I don't know. Where should we go? I think we should go... I'm weird, I don't get it. I think we need to go left. Yeah, we need to go left and then we go do the thingamajig up there and then we're gonna get moving. Put the lights on. So, I don't know if you've seen my Sims 3 videos, they're short little reviews of cars. Now, the mod creator of the mods that I'm reviewing there has basically stopped making his mods available for download. So I found a way to download them, which is really simple. You just type in the name of the mod on the internet in Google, and you get a picture of one of his creations. You click that, and then visit the page, and then you get to the page. It's really simple, but I've uploaded them as well to the internet and linked to them through the video, so fuck. I'm sorry for swearing. Yeah, that was a crash. Let's see. Wait, how can coca leaves get damaged? I mean, yes, the truck can get damaged, but the coca leaves can they? Okay. Let's go back into the interior view. Yeah, well, let's drive on. So yeah, I guess it's stealing someone's content, but I'm putting his name there. And the name of the name that he is now working under. So I'm crediting him into the air like hell, so I don't see the problem. But if there is a problem with VG Creations, please let me know, then we can have a cup of tea and talk about it. Or something like that. Right. So, what's weird in the... I think it was American long haul. There was aliens in UFOs, and I know I think it's very weird to include that in a game. I mean, I guess if you watch Discovery Channel's programs about UFOs, then yeah, weird stuff happens, but to include that in a game, and especially a simulator game, I think that's kind of weird because it's a simulator. So only things that are hard to prove should be in a simulator, right? That's why it's a simulator. I mean, yes, in one of the train simulators there is a zombie apocalypse mini game thingy. And I don't actually know how it works, but I mean it's kind of fun. But you know, it's not realistic, and it should quite frankly not be in the simulator, or it should be in a separate mode. But aliens, I mean, I don't like that being in a simulator. But I guess it gives you something to see while driving. I mean, now we can look at the weird but very pretty landscape of Bolivia, but it's not really realistic. But oh well. Let's see. Yeah, we're still going the right way. We need to go left when we make our way over across the bridge. It's now 1 o'clock, I think. Yes, it is. 1 o'clock. Or 1300 in Roman Catholic time, I think you call it. At least European time. That's it. Why do Americans work in different different type of measuring tables anyway? I mean, why don't they just use centimeters, meters, and you know, so on and so forth? Why must they use miles and gallons? I mean, yeah, gallons. I know gallons are, I think, more than 4 liters. But why? Why must they do everything in quarters? I mean, yeah, there's some logic in there, but I mean, you can always, in American measurements, you can always go and divide something by 4, and with the with the European measuring table thingy, you are not able to do that. You always end up with 4.5 or 0.25 or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the map right now. We should go make a right here. That's one thing they could have improved about this game, is that I forgot what my point was, so it's a point yet to be made. It's Clarkson hanging from a cliff. Oh joy. No it's not, yes it is. No it's not, yes it is. By the way, if you're interested, James May from Top Gear, he is in a YouTube channel called Head Squeeze, and in which he explains scientific things and why things are things. If you're interested, I highly recommend you check the channel Head Squeeze out. They're quite fun. No, we can't die, we can't. Oh bloody hell! I seriously thought we were gonna die there. That would mean the end of the video. Oh, whoa! I'm starting to get the jitters now. Anyway, if you're interested in James May talking about interesting stuff, and you like intelligent stuff, then yeah, then check it out. I mean, yes, it's kind of nerdy and stuff, but it's also kind of fun. I like it. I'm intrigued. Once he was talking about the Hindenburg, for instance. The Hindenburg was a airship, as in the Zeppelin. I don't know if you call it a Zeppelin, but it's an airship. One of those things filled with, I think it was hydrogen or something, or nitrogen, and one of those gases is lighter than air. So basically, if you fill up a big sack full of something that is lighter than air, then it will start to float, and that's how an airship works. but one of the downsides of the gas they've used is that it's really flammable, and yeah, you will crash and burn probably. Also, one of the other things that were really hard to do is landing the damn thing. How do you get something that is lighter than air to go down? It's a thing, but you know, getting the it was a middle class thing, even though only rich people could go on an airship. It was a very comfortable way of moving, and the amount of passengers on an airship was equal to the staff that was needed to get the thing and keep the thing in the air. So it was a very expensive way of transport. But you know, I think in these days, and cutting down the luxury on board of one of those things, I think you could really have a good shot at it. I mean, we could use helium, which is by far not as flammable as nitrogen or hydrogen or whatever they use for it. And we need to go straight. Enos straight. So yeah, you know, it's. I mean, I can totally see why airships would be a thing, because it's faster than a boat, but it's slower than an airplane. And by today's technology, you would be able to fit a lot more people on board of the damn thing, and it would still be safe because it wouldn't explode every time you would get over 25 kilometers an hour, which is not fast. It's not. I think it's an interesting idea using airships. It could definitely be a thing, because we are now busy with you know, ecological proof, soundproof materials to work with, and we've got hydrogen gas. I think no, it's not hydrogen gas. That's a sort of suspension. We've got natural gas cars coming out. We've got I don't know what you call it in English, but it's basically all that comes out of the exhaust is water. You know, it's one of those things. It's a way of doing it, and of course you can throw every single oil, whether it comes from a plant or from oil. You can or from fossils. You can throw every single oil in a diesel engine, and it will run fine. I mean, the smell that you get from it is not less nice, but basically a diesel engine runs on every single thing that you can call oil. So olive oil, lettuce oil, I think, is a thing. Peanut oil, it's pretty expensive. Sunseed oil. You call it, a diesel engine will run on it. Even petrol. But there must be more diesel in the tank than there is petrol in the tank, because it will run a bit rough on petrol. Oh, damn. Okay. It basically works like this. When starting up the engine, you have a little stick that starts glowing, red hot, and if petrol is, you know, squirted past that thing, it will already burn, because it's so damn hot. So yeah, you've got an injector which you could compare to what is your deodorant bottle. When pressing the button, there's a cloud of deodorant coming out of it, and you know what happens when you hold a lighter and you take the deodorant stream and you just, you know, blow it past the flame. get a very massive flame, and it's really cool, but it's also really hot. Anyway, that's what happens when petrol gets blown past those glow sticks in a diesel engine. You just basically create a very big flame, and if one of the valves is still open, the bad things are going to happen, because basically the explosion happens before the piston has reached its top dead point. And when it's at its top dead point, it'll move on downways. But if the explosion is is happening before the thing has reached its top dead point, the engine basically wants to go ahead and turn the wrong way. So you get an engine which is rotating backwards, and yes, that can happen, and yes, that can kill your wrists or your ankle or whatever you're trying to use. I don't know, if you ever have hand cranked or foot cranked an engine, then you know what I'm talking about. If an engine is tuned wrongly, then the engine can basically rotate backwards and can kill your wrists. And yeah, playing guitar does not pair well with broken wrists, so if you like to play the guitar or the piano or any musical instrument, then I strongly advise you to try it out. But if you don't need your hands anymore, yeah, try it out, it's fun. It really is fun, killing your own wrists. So, here we are. I think we've shot past it. No, we haven't. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I sure did. We're gonna continue, and oh god, we're late. And we've made quite some crashes. Well, I've really driven the truck to its max, so I guess we can't really do anything about it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. A rating is much appreciated if you like this video. If you haven't liked this video, then well, don't bother. You can bother, but you don't have to. And the next video will be in Montana again, so yeah, let's switch the map before we get there. Let's switch it out a little bit. Yes, we do want to travel to Montana. Okay, here we are. So yeah, we're gonna do one of the two in the next video.